Hey guys, welcome back to Battlefront updates and one of the most exciting videos I've done so far on the channel. Earlier this month I got the opportunity to join the Game Changers program for Star Wars Battlefront and participate in an event here in Stockholm where we gotta do a lot of cool stuff. This event and program is sponsored by EA. During this event we got the opportunity to see both the reveal trailer that most of you have probably seen by now, otherwise go check it out, but we also got the chance to see the exclusive behind the scenes gameplay trailer that will be shown behind closed doors at Star Wars Celebration. This trailer will not be shown to the public, so in this video I will be detailing as good as I possibly can everything that was shown in that video. And trust me, you're in for some exciting surprises. I will narrate through the gameplay video first and then go over some confirmed details and parts of the UI. I have received a few screenshots to use in the video that are from the game, and I might also have a few screenshots from the reveal trailer. So everything you see in this video except for the moving background are from inside the game itself. So let's begin. The whole gameplay trailer is played on Endor, just like the reveal trailer, but it shows other locations and paths through the forest, so it's not just the reveal trailer from the player's perspective. All the gameplay was recorded on a PS4 in 60 frames per second, and just judging from the two trailers, I honestly thought the graphics looked just as amazing on the PS4 gameplay as in the reveal trailer. The video starts off with a short cinematic view over the amazing landscape on Endor, and then it switches to a first-person perspective of a rebel, a bit like when you had a first-person view in the old games. He then runs around and quickly gets joined by multiple other rebels who runs off into the forest. All of a sudden, a few speeder bikes speeds past them and quickly disappear into the forest. After running for a few more seconds, they get ambushed by a few stormtroopers that they quickly take out. They keep running into the forest and encounter multiple other groups of stormtroopers that they engage in battle with. We get to see some epic blaster duels take place and multiple soldiers die on both sides. And here comes something I know you have all been hoping for so badly, something that was not shown in the reveal trailer as far as I could tell. The player then switches from the first person view to a third person view. So yes, according to this gameplay reveal, it seems like you will be able to switch from first to third person when playing as a soldier. This is amazing news, to be honest, as this was one of the most requested features, and it shows that DICE really have listened to us and looked at old games. They keep walking and fighting for a bit, and then they encounter the speeder bikes again, and the player shoots one of them down with a few well placed blaster shots. After a while they encounter an AT-ST, just like in the reveal trailer, but this time, instead of putting down one of those shields we could see in the reveal trailer, they make a bit of a distraction maneuver, and then one of the rebels blows up the AT-ST with a well-placed rocket from behind. After moving a bit further, they get attacked from the treetops by an Imperial sniper camping up in the Ewok villages. We can see the classic green sniper beam coming from the Imperial soldier before he gets shot down by the rebels. When they get deeper into the forest, they encounter an AT-AT. They fire a rocket and some blasters at it, but realize that its shields are too strong. The player then runs off to cover and finds some sort of object or panel that he activates, and shortly after that a couple of Y-wings flies over and destroys the AT-AT. So it looks like capturing or activating this object somehow call in the Y-wings to bombard and destroy the AT-AT. After the destruction of the AT-AT, they run deeper into the forest and zigzag in between trees while blaster shots are flying over their heads and sapping the trees around them. This particular part looks amazing and really captures the whole feeling of Star Wars Battlefront and how it's supposed to feel playing this game. We're now reaching the end of the gameplay session, and the player and a few other rebels reaches a what looks like abandoned Imperial bunker, which they slowly start walking into. At this point it's all quiet, and they are slowly walking deeper and deeper into the bunker. And all of a sudden, the rebel in front of the player gets lifted off the ground in what looks like a force choke grip. The rebel turns around and sees Darth Vader standing in front of him, while the other rebel's dead body falls to the ground. He tries to shoot him, but Vader slowly walks towards the player and deflects all the shots until he gets close enough to strike down the player, and boom! Vader strikes with his lightsaber and the screen goes black and the Star Wars Battlefront logo appears. If you thought that gameplay sounded awesome, just imagine how it felt actually watching it. I think the video was around 5 minutes if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. Now, to go over some details that didn't appear in my narration, such as the user interface and also some additional screenshots that has been provided that reveal some more features that was not shown in the actual trailer. Like I mentioned earlier, third and first person is now confirmed to be in the new game, which is fantastic as it is one of the most requested features from the old game. Another highly requested feature that most games have been lacking the last few years is split screen for consoles. And guess what? that is in the game as well. This is another fantastic move from DICE, which shows how much they respect the old games and fans, which I'm glad to see. Now over to the weapons. Judging by the user interface, it seems like the blaster weapons can be overheated if you shoot too much, at which point you need to let it cool down before you shoot again, or something like that. No noticeable ammo pickups can be seen, and I didn't see any reload animations either, so it seems like we might have a system where the blasters have unlimited ammo, but that they can be overheated instead. In my opinion, this is fantastic news. It's more similar to the movies, and having ammo to blasters just doesn't feel right in my opinion, even though it was in the old games. The weapons that we can see in the gameplay reveal and screenshots are various blasters, jetpacks, grenades, a sniper blaster, the shield thing shown in the reveal trailer, and also the missile launcher, which is the only one mentioned by name. And this is because this missile launchers appears to be some sort of pickup that the player picks up on the map, like a power-up, and then he fires one rocket and loses the missile launcher. Which seems to indicate that the missile launchers might work a bit differently from how they worked in the old games. It's gonna be very interesting to hear more about how that system works later on. The blaster beams seem to be in different colors, both red and green, but I can't really remember who had what, more than the fact that the sniper up in the Ewok villages had a green sniper beam. The blaster and explosive effects looks absolutely stunning in my opinion. I'd almost go as far as to saying that I prefer the blasters, and especially their particle explosions in the trailer, over the ones in the movies. They were simply beautiful. If we move on to the user interface, the first thing we can take a look at is the minimap down in the left corner. It seems to highlight from which direction the enemies are coming from when they are firing, and that it doesn't give a very exact position of them, but more of a general direction. I already mentioned the overheating system for the blasters. It looked something like a heated cooldown bar that fills up as you fire and then goes down when you don't fire, a bit like you would expect a overload system to do. Down in the right corner we can see something that looks like 3 primary slots for you to equip stuff in, and then a 4th slot for in-game pickups. This one was quite hard to say much about right now, as I didn't pay too much attention to that system when the video was shown. If we assume that all things shown in the trailer are playable, that means AT-ST, speedy bikes, AT-AT, and of course Darth Vader. They also showed Boba Fett in the reveal trailer, so it seems like heroes and villains will be in the game somehow, which has been another highly requested feature. Well, that brings this breakdown video of all the gameplay footage to an end. There's just too much things shown in the video for me to go into detail about every object, but I have now went through all the features present in the video briefly, but expect multiple videos the coming days talking about all these topics more in detail. You should, however, after watching this video, pretty much know everything that is so far revealed about the game. Thank you very much for watching. I would really appreciate if you dropped a like on the video, or maybe even shared it around. If we could hit 500 likes, that would be amazing. I usually don't ask for a number, but a lot of effort went into making this video and detailing everything I saw at the event. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for all the latest Battlefront news, and make sure to check out all my other videos coming out today and the rest of the weekend. I will see you all soon again, and as always, may the Force be with you.